Today's the day. Exactly 1 year ago, we were in this same place dropping the Cresta off to the same depot to send to America. And here we are again. Got the car loaded, got a crate on the back of the ute which has our spare Barra in it. And fingers crossed, oh, awesome, there's no line today. Best deal ever. We might get out of here in under 3 hours today. There you have it. We're Crestaless again. Exactly a year ago, we were in the same position. The car's now in the shed. They're gonna prep that and then hopefully it'll go in the container in the next couple of days. And then this time next week, it'll be on a boat in the middle of the Pacific Ocean somewhere. And in 30 something days, it'll then be unloaded in Charlston, South Carolina, ready for Drag Week 2019. Drag Week this year, we're going to really try and step it up a bit. We know the car's got a lot more in it than it did last year. We've already run 8.3 in Sydney. So I guess we'll see what happens by the end of Drag Week, but I'm pretty keen to put the Barra on the map again for Drag Week this year.
Phone's off, Benny.
Huh?
Phone's off.
Phone's off? Cresta's ready, bro. Let's go and get it.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
And it starts. Oh, good. I love it when they put plywood on the front of my car. It's tight. Sweet. You. No, they're the real ones, bro.
I know, they are now.
I was laughing because that number plate, I have one from Hawaii, the exact same. So I got it copied in New South Wales. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
You did a better job than last time.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good to know. Well, what did they do last time? Do I want to know?
They didn't use rack straps, they just used rope.
Oh, shit.
It's actually pretty common.
Oh, so Mike, you took delivery of the car last year too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
This guy knows what's up.
You're a lucky dude, Benny.
The world's a better place because this car exists.
Oh, I feel special. Thanks, man.
I love this car.
No, it didn't even have these. It had one-piece headlights last year. These are the earlier front end now. I changed it so we could pull the headlight out for a duct. Yeah, yeah.
So when he came in before, I mentioned Timothy. So it's probably when Trey Harvey was.
That's it there.
So he said...
It's pretty dead, like the dash only just comes on.
Is it neutral?
I think it is.
I'm just it up.
Leave it to the experts, right?
Container or the car?
So they put a hand on it.
Now roll forward onto the nails.
So I need to put nails where the wheels are. The front stick on more than the rear.
Yeah, we're clear over here.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Rough on the gear.
Ta-da! Just happy to see it get here unscathed. I was so like paranoid there was going to be like a box punched into the side of it or something. Everything's in the car. Good to go? Nope.
They ain't the biggest ones I've ever seen.
Maybe just leave it to charge it for a bit. Maybe just give that thing some herbs. Wrong side,
Not
bro.
from that side.
getting closer every time. It's like 12 volts, and as soon as it cranks, it's like 6 volts. That cold start though.
And that other thing.
Oh, okay.
It's two big long things wrapped in bubble wrap. They kind of feel kind of blocky and squarish.
Nice.
Hitting the shifter there, Benny.
You. The stress is over. We have the Cresta back. We're now in Charlston, South Carolina. We've still got a few days left on our Mustang project, which is also happening at the same time. I've been kind of nervous because there's parts for the Mustang in this car, which I kind of forgot about, that should have gone with the engine. But the plan came together. Great success. A bit different this year.
What we're here for. Ready to start cutting over here.
Doing it for the gram.
Doing it for the grab.
Bit different from last year, huh?
You riding that?
Thanks for your help, eh?
You riding that?
Yeah. I actually runs out of gear before the end of the track now. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, eh? You're allowed here for a year. Yeah, but we're sending it straight back to try and get to another event. Because last year it sat here forever.
What happens now, Benny?
Now we go back to CPS and continue with the Mustang because that's what we actually need to do. But we can get all the stuff we need for the Mustang out of this car now. That's what we actually came for.
Thanks again,
Fantastic.
Mike. Legend. See you soon for a beer, bro.
See you later.
It's got to be an exciting feeling.
I don't think I haven't seen it since last year. Benny's in his happy place now. The car's full of heaps of tools and equipment that we need to do some finishing touches on the Mustang. And Benny's also got to pop the diff out and put a different centre in it.
You put the test light in your finger. Nice.
What exactly is inside the Cresta that we need?
There is all sorts of stuff inside the Cresta. We've got brake fluid, we've got engine oil, we've got some electrical stuff, we've got all of our tools, we've got some headlights, we've got spares, we've got everything. Like, it's packed. So last year, you may remember, we brought some toolboxes over.
Yep.
This year we packed everything in the Cresta.
Cool.
So, just cause. Shout out to my boys from SP.
I forgot how good this thing looks, eh?
It looks good since I got it buffed. Now we've got our own tools.
Don't have to scab any more tools.
SP hooked us up. Had an awesome day today. We've got heaps more done. We've got the front bar fitted. We've got the loom in. We've just chipped away heaps of little stuff that needs to be done. We cut our front bar holes in. But most importantly, we got our Cresta and all our stuff today. So drag week is go. So we're going to be back here tomorrow. We've got to finish off the wiring with all the stuff we actually got out of the Cresta just then. And we may even start this thing tomorrow. So fingers crossed, and we'll see you guys in the morning.
Cutting that Punisher sticker out too or not?
Yeah, we'll hack the bar some more tomorrow. The Punisher's going in the bin. We'll put some speed holes in and then we'll make some ducting.
And we found out what the Punisher means now too.
The Punisher is a Marvel character.
The enemy of the enemy.
The enemy of the enemy. The enemy's mortal enemy or something, I don't know. Some dude at the markets was telling us about the Punisher. I don't know what it's about. Punisher doesn't really mean anything to us, so it's coming off. As you guys have just seen, we've pulled it out of the shipping container a couple of days ago. And yesterday we actually changed the 9-inch diff center out. We've now got a Moser 323 diff gear in it.
Good job, Al.
Previously it was 3.5, and we found in testing in Australia we were actually running out of legs. We were hitting the rev limiter well before the finish line, so potentially 7s here, who knows, we'll see how we go. But today we're going to do a full fluid change on the vehicle. We've also got our new Hughes 8-volt torque converter to go in, so that's pretty cool. Something I actually co-designed with Hughes. So that's actually available worldwide now. So any Barra guy that wants to do big horsepower setups, the 8-volt converter is probably going to be a really good upgrade to look at. But apart from that, we're going to get into it and stop talking. And then once this is all finished, we're going to get on the road. Now V-Band's copped a bit of a hit. Now it's shipping container love. But all in all, it's pretty unscathed, really, considering the journey it's been on. I noticed also the under tray bracket or stud's been pretty badly bent. I'm hoping we can just straighten that out. I deliberately shipped it without the under tray on it because they use a thing called a scorpion to lift the cars up and move them around the shipping yard. And the under tray sits a fair bit lower than the cross member. And last year they actually marked the cross member lifting it up, so I knew that it was going to cop a hit. So I actually put this in my suitcase and it's floating around on the ground somewhere. But we'll put the under tray on probably on day one because it also stops airflow to the sump, which will heat the oil up as well. So the airflow going past the sump will actually cool the oil, but it'll be sweet.
What are you doing, Benny?
So the crest of the radiator is actually super close to the crank pulley, so there's no way I can actually turn the engine over without pulling the radiator out. So a little trick that I've worked out is to just bump the converter and the flex plate around just using a wire. Obviously the ignition's off, so there's no chance of the engine actually starting, so there's no power to the ECU, there's no fuel pumps, there's nothing like that. So yeah, basically just use just a bit of wire just straight onto the signal for the starter motor, and then I just short this out on the post from the battery, and then that just spins it over for me. It makes it heaps easier than trying to pull the radiator out and muck around that way. So this is the last converter bolt, and it's only taken me a couple of minutes. Whereas if we'd had to pull the radiator out, I'd still be pulling the radiator out, not taking the last converter bolt out. So handy little tip for vehicles with engine conversions generally. OEM cars, you can really get to that crank bolt normally, but obviously this car wasn't designed to have a 4 litre 6 in it, it was designed to have a 2 litre 6 in it, so the nose probably isn't quite as long as something like a Falcon or a vehicle made for this engine. So yeah, handy little tip that allows you to keep spinning the converter and the flex plate over to get your converter bolts out. Don't forget to take it off though. Let's see how bad my aim is. Nailed it, as to be expected. It's pretty fresh. We do change the oil a lot in this car. I think we mentioned it last year. We change oil in these all the time because the oil's a lot cheaper than the component that it's filling, be it an engine, transmission or a diff. Obviously motorsport components are pretty expensive. Just the diff center that we put in the other day was $2,000 Australian, so oil changes can prolong the life of all of those parts, and in the scheme of things oil's $100 a time, so it's a lot cheaper than blowing stuff up or burning it to the ground because the oil's old.
Oh, nice of you to show up and help, Alan.
He's just watching. Alan's busy.
What are you doing, Alan?
Just about to go and check out the couch that you were asleep on for 2 hours yesterday.
Battery disconnected. got our Hughes 8-bolt converter fitted into the box now. I've actually only just noticed they've actually engraved Benny's custom works into it. It's pretty cool. It's all billet front cover construction, and we've actually now got a bolt together converter. So we're going to whack that in. We've actually already pre-drilled our flex plate. We knew we were going to put one of these converters in it, so when we were building this new engine, we actually drilled the flex plate and put the extra 4 bolt holes in it. Ironically, Yellow Terror actually released an 8-bolt flex plate about a week after we drilled this one, so anyone that actually goes for that converter now, you can buy an off-the-shelf flex plate to suit, and then it means you don't have to muck around drilling it, because it's pretty critical to drill these holes in the right spot, because if they're 1/2 millimeter out, they're going to flog the bolts, and then it basically defeats the purpose of having an 8-bolt converter. Let's chuck this sucker back in. Oh, it doesn't have a foot pump. A few moments later.
Nice and tight down there, Benny.
Nice and deep like. Where's the spanner? Far out. This is what happens when you have too big of a lunch. It's like you just lose your mind.
What's this? Make your own tools.
Pretty much. You don't have it, make it.
What if you can't make it? Fake it?
You're screwed. There's no option on drag week. You have to make do with what you got. That's why you carry stuff in a trailer. Or you can be all hard and say you didn't take a trailer and then spend 2 hours unpacking your car every morning.
No, but it's cheating if you take a trailer, bro.
Oh, well, we're cheating then.
Still dinged, Benny.
It is.
Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I think you got shit all over your face.
Thank you.
Look like Batman.
I look like Batman
Yeah,
because of smuts on my face.
yeah.
I'm Clark Kent. Hey, you can't get the gate in from the bottom. Might as well start it up and check the trans fluid level. Shout out to Carrot. Going to start it up, check the trans fluid level, and we're also going to let the engine warm up so we can drop the oil and change the filter. Street mode.
New filter.
New filter. Handy little tip for the few guys that actually have FG Barras in the US. Wicks do a filter to suit. It's a 51372. So anyone can pretty much buy them anywhere. They're readily available. We just got these from the local parts shop. We actually grabbed a box of them just so we can do a heap of oil changes on both cars while we're at drag week. But yeah, handy tip, 51372 for FG Falcon engines. And for a BABF, it's the standard filter for a 302 or a 5 litre Fox body Mustang. So you should be able to buy those everywhere as well. So in Australia, that's called a Z9. I'm not sure what the local part number is for that, but yeah, anything with a 302 spin-on filter should be a direct fit for the early BABF Barras.
Didn't realise Alan was in the background there either, Gian. You cut that out.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Team! We got a team over here! Team! No AN fitting on this one, Benny.
Nah, this sump's a different one to last year, so...
And it's not stripped by an apprentice mechanic?
Yeah, it hasn't been munted yet. I was going to do it just for safety's sake, but being that all of us know how to tighten a sun plug properly, we should be fine. So next time we'll switch it up for an AN fitting again, but that one works for now, so we'll worry about it later.
How many times have we been up and down in the last hour?
11. Pretty nifty little can, isn't it?
It looks pretty cool. Taking a page out of the Japanese book, I think, there.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, that's right. They're everywhere in Japan, eh? Canned oil. This is going to go so badly.
Going to rag it up?
No, just going to pour it everywhere. Nailed it.
Boom.
Are you right-handed or are you left-handed?
Depends what I'm doing. Nailed it. First go, straight in. Touch over the full, so when we start it'll fill the filter and it'll be happy. Once I find the oil cap.
Yeah.
Failed. Had a solid day on the Cresta for our second day officially of prep. We got our new Hughes converter in, we've done transmission oil, and we've done engine oil and filter. We've also been bouncing between this and the Mustang all day today, so we've kind of probably not quite spent as much time as I would have liked on this today.
Have you told the people about the Mustang yet or not? They should know about it first.
They'll know about it by now. They will have watched your videos on the Skid Factory, and if they haven't, they should.
I hope they do.
Yeah. If you haven't watched the Mustang series yet, go and watch that, then come back and watch this. See you tomorrow. It's 9 AM, we're back at CPS. Things didn't go to plan with the Cresta yesterday. I was literally just backing it off the hoist. We were just going to chuck it on the dyno to do a power run, and it didn't even make it onto the dyno. It made this sort of weird cough, sort of spluttering type sound, and then as soon as it did that, there was a bit of a rattle. Then it turned off. When it started again, wouldn't start. Pulled the plugs out of it, and number 5 plug, there it is. And that's what number 5 plug looks like. The reason it's done that, we have no idea. Well, I know why that's happened. It's dropped the valve. So we have no idea why the head's fallen off the valve. The whole valve hasn't dropped out. We pulled the rocker cover off the old engine in the car, and all the valve stems are still present. So the collets haven't fallen off and the valve's dropped. It's actually the head of the valve's fallen off, and it's actually turned 90 degrees and smashed through the top of the piston, and it's also damaged the head. So we've got our spare engine now gone into the car. Pre-drag leak, kind of not really what we'd aim to do. But here we are. Kind of had the wind knocked out of our sails a bit. Well, I have. Everyone else is still chipping away. So we're going pretty well, but just pretty disheartening to be here 3 days before drag week. So we'll chuck it back together and hopefully no more hassles. I'm just going to put the inlet manifold back on and giving it a quick shake before I have, and there's bits of metal floating around in there. Over at the car we pulled a tiny bit of valve seat out of the manifold, so I want to make sure that we get every last bit of stuff out of here, because otherwise all the bits from the old engine are going to suck into the new engine, and unfortunately then that's going to be 2 engines in the bin, so pretty critical to clean all the bits out. Can't beat that with a baseball bat. It's all washed out. So now I'm gonna leave it in the sun for 10 minutes. So I've given it a quick air blow, but I just wanna get a bit of heat into it, just burn all the water off. It's probably being overly cautious, but after the last 24 hours, I'm pretty keen to just sort of take it a bit slower and not rush anything, and because we don't have a plan C. That car's got to run, that car's got to run, and now we have no spare engines. So, wow, there's a 190 horsepower gas motor sitting in the corner, but that's not really an option. So, that on, that car, put it together, and we'll be winning.
Benny, you got to give yourself a pat on the back for this car though, mate. Come on. Look at that work of art, bro.
Thanks, man.
And you know how it all happened?
Through lots of teamwork.
No, it's all because of you, bro.
Thanks,
Yeah, there's teamwork involved, but oh, hugs. Thanks, man. There's teamwork involved, but without the team, without you organising shit, this wouldn't be happening.
Thanks, bro. Means a lot. Makes me feel a bit better now. I won't be crying in the corner for 10 minutes.
You know what my favourite part of the car is?
What?
You know what it is.
The phallic exhaust.
How good's John? What a legend.
Why do people bash packets of cigarettes on their hand?
It's so you pack the tobacco down in the durry. Otherwise it's loose.
Is it a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Of all the durries I've never smoked, those are also some of them. Brought to you by not Gatorade, because we bought it.
Benny.
Yo.
Nothing.
Chucking new plugs in this engine just because we can. I'm pretty sure the plugs in that were the old gap anyway, because that was the old setup. So we've gone to a 0.45 gap. But new plugs will keep it happy, hopefully, for the week, and then we'll reassess it later.
What's up, man?
Seeing what you guys are doing. Trying to get ready for this stupid storm.
You're meant to be working, aren't you?
Yeah, probably should be.
Benny, did you tell the people about the storm yet or not?
Oh yeah, there's a hurricane too, just to add to the fun. Wow. There's a hurricane, same as last year.
Can't hear.
Get the order, Benny.
Yep. Moment of truth, we finally got everything back together. Alan and my dad and Woody and everyone's put in a pretty mammoth effort on this. It's probably about 11 o'clock, I don't even know what time it is anymore. We're about to start it, but we're going to first crank it up and get some oil pressure. We've currently got the throttle body disconnected just to blow the intercooler out in case there's any sort of debris or anything in there. I highly doubt anything's gone that far, but we just want to be sure, because the problem is the second something goes back in, engine number 2 in the bin. So I'm going to crank it over, get some oil pressure, and then we'll fire it up. 45 pounds of oil pressure.
What, did you just disconnect, Al?
Crank angle sensor.
Oh, yeah.
Let's fire it up. Do you want me to rev it or just idle? It'll blow enough air. Yeah, I'll get it running first anyway. Cranking. You got the brake booster hose on? No. That's why. Because that's trying to close right off.
Hearing knocking noises on startup's not good, eh?
What makes you feel alive, Woody?
We're dead inside.
Yeah. I'm alive, but I feel a bit dead inside right now. I'm already dead. Cranking. That sounds better.
It's a bit stinky.
It's been touching stuff and spraying lube on everything, so it's going to burn stuff off. Doesn't like it, eh?
Sounds pretty happy, Benny.
That'll do me, bro.
That'll do, donkey.
We'll see how we go, shall we? Got our street tyres back on now. We've also got our radials fitted up, and Benny's got his radials fitted up just off camera. Unfortunately, the wheels that were ordered for this car, because of the hurricane that's coming down on us, which isn't even here yet, they're not delivering, UPS isn't delivering parcels out this way, unfortunately, so looks like we're going to have to beg, borrow, or steal another pair of wheels so we can actually drive this thing on the street if it rains. The radials are street legal, kind of, but I wouldn't want to be driving on those things in the rain with a 1,000 horsepower Barra plus a trailer. So the street tyres, even though they're still not going to be amazing in the wet, they've at least got some grooves in them and stuff, so give you a fighting chance in the weather. But you guys should probably see what Woody looks like. So this is legitimately what Woody's been wearing for the last couple of days.
Well, last year I was here, I got mega sunburnt, so...
Bro, we've been in a workshop for a week.
Yeah, what do you got to
2
wear
weeks.
it in? You don't know.
Wear it in, you say? No.
Brand spanker.
Okay. Someone said to me that to make your Akubra fit properly, you have to drink 2 beers out of it.
Yeah, you got to do a
Hattie.
A Hattie? I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
I mean, maybe. It depends how many lemon squashes we have.
Yeah. Oh, it gets sticky though.
So how do I look, Benny? Don't you think I look alright?
You look fine, mate.
Thanks, mate. Apart from
The sunny's
dripping
set you
from my
off.
forehead.
We've also got the old man wrapping the trailer, the second trailer for the Mustang. So it's been another productive day. Crest is up and running again.
You've got to hang your Akubra too. You can't lay it down flat.
Hang your Akubra, you say?
Yep. Hang it on the side.
Yeah. Woody's also modelling the Cresta Drag Week 2019 official t-shirt, but he has the team edition, but not the publicly available general non-team edition. So we're repping pretty hard. and today's been a good day. Total opposite of yesterday.
Yeah,
Today's been a great success. We now have 2 running cars instead of 0 running cars. So massive shout out to Al, Woody, and my old man for helping out the team.
You should get on the camera more, Benny. You're
And
good at this, bro.
picking up the pieces, because I was nearly a crying mess yesterday at about 5 o'clock when the valve fell out of my engine.
It was a bit hard to
And,
capture this either too.
I was, yeah.
I didn't want to cop a spanner across his face.
Yeah, no, I wasn't angry. I was disappointed.
Yeah, dude. It's
I
hard.
was
What do you
just
do though,
so
man?
upset.
What can you do?
But luckily we do have a spare engine.
Yep.
The spare engine is now in the car, and I remember that we left a other engine at Mr. Finnegan's house, so I'm going to send some emailers off and see if he can maybe just carry it along for us to day 1, and maybe we can just. He's still got it. So he doesn't actually own it anymore, but I know the owner.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to beg, borrow, and plead, and hopefully he'll let us borrow it, and hopefully we don't actually need it. But
That's a good idea. Did he just think of that?
yeah.
Wow.
But I would actually like to have a spare engine still, because now we've got twice as many cars as last year
Yep.
and half as many spare engines. So
You got like 3 starter motors and 3 alternators.
yeah, we've
and-
definitely got a lot of starter motors and alternators and water pumps and stuff, but maybe we can use those parts to sweeten the deal for old mate.
Hey.
That's a good idea. A bit of the old barter system.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right.
All right, see you guys.
Till next time. Till tomorrow or what? What's happening tomorrow?
I don't even know.
I don't know.
Bro, this hurricane's mucked us up,
I'll be
so I don't
wearing
know
my
what we're
sunnies
doing.
tomorrow, though, I know that.
Tomorrow we're going to get a wheel alignment on this rig, because Dad and Dad, also known as Alan and Woody, keep fighting if it has tow out or not.
Mel and Wendy.
Yeah, old Mel and
what-
Wendy
is
from
that
the
what-
Burnout
Is
Warehouse.
that what Chris called us?
Yeah. Good old Ethel from the Nugget Garage.
Good dudes.
Yeah, legends. Shout out to the Nugget Garage. Can't wait to see them at Drag Week next week. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, that's right. They're not
gonna be
coming. Suckers!
What's happening with the tune, Benny? We forgot to mention that.
Scotty's currently still asleep because it's like 6:30 in the morning in Australia. Well, I don't actually know if he's asleep, but I don't want to be the guy that messages someone at 6 o'clock in the morning asking for favours. So I'm going to wait till probably 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm going to ask for favours. It runs pretty good. It's on the big horsepower tune on wastegate pressure at the moment. But what I do want to do is actually get the variable cam timing set up again, because the big motor actually had that completely deleted.
Yeah.
But we didn't change any wiring configuration and the plugs were still all there. So we've actually just plugged it back into the old engine. So I'm hoping that with a bit of playing around, without even chucking it on the dyno, Scotty will get it running. It's never going to be perfect, but I'm hoping that he'll just smack some numbers in. He's a pretty proficient tuner, so, and he's tuned this thing with variable cam timing before, so I'm pretty confident that he'll have some
He
numbers
should
that are
have
going
the
to be
save.
close.
He'd have that saved somewhere, would he not?
Yeah, but the problem is it never had that turbo when it had variable cam timing. So
okay,
it's
keep
never
it again.
had that turbo and that engine combination. It had the small little GTW on it, whereas now obviously we've gone the G42 in this and the Mustang. So we've got to kind of mishmash both tunes together. I mean, obviously if we were tuning on the dyno, it would be better, but I'm pretty confident he'll be able to get like an 80 to 90% result without putting it on. To be honest, I'm a little bit scared of doing anything to this car at the moment because the safety net's now gone. And if we have to use Finnegan's mate's engine, that then means we're going to be pulling this thing apart
Send him a
before
message.
it goes in the container.
Let's do it.
Oh, I'm going to message him because it could be able to get out of jail free card, but
Maybe it's time for a lemon squash. I know you don't really drink that much, Benny, but...
I'm going to have a bit of a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, where'd you get that from?
One of the boys brought it. Also not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, we bought this one too.
Isn't it cheer wine over here?
I tried to find some cheer wine, but there's none around. Apparently it was made since 1908 or something, but you can't buy it at the gas station, so it mustn't have been made since 1908. There's a massive billboard over the road, which was also there last year, so
Slack
must be a
effort.
pretty cheap billboard to have if they've got it for that long. Until tomorrow. See you guys. We've got Scotty from Haltech all the way in Australia on the phone. He's currently playing around with the variable cam timing settings, making that work again.
Hey, Scotty.
Hi guys. Bit of a disaster, huh?
Oh yeah, it hasn't gone to plan, but we haven't at all given up hope as yet. So the team's put in a pretty hard slog over the last 24 hours. We've got the Mustangs all finished. We've ironed a few bugs out on that, and then we've basically spent the rest of the time getting the Cresta running again.
Man, pretty big deal to do that over the last couple of days in a different workshop without your normal tools and without all of your normal people. It's pretty remarkable.
Or any Barra stuff at all, other than the junkyard motors we brought. So.
What are the guys, like the people that you're sort of crossing paths with, what are they saying about the Australians that turned up and then built a car and then pulled an engine out of a different car in like not a lot of time?
They were fairly surprised and offered us jobs.
We had some cops rock past today, actually.
Oh yeah, we had some gentlemen of the constabulary turn up today with their fancy uniforms and guns up, and as it turns out, they're all mad car nuts. So, and they actually offered to. They actually.
The problem in the beginning.
Wrong address. They thought that we'd been burgled. So yeah, we just got chatting.
Because your car had no engine.
No. Like someone reported a shop. Yeah, someone stole number 5 exhaust valve out of my engine.
Yeah.
But they offered to close the road for us to do power skids.
Yeah.
This is another country, hey. It's like another world.
And why didn't you do it?
Because my car wasn't running.
It was number 5 exhaust valve
And
was
yeah,
missing.
and Ben wasn't here to do it in his car yet.
No wonder you stayed up all night trying to fix it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, no, it's been a bit of a roller coaster, but I think we're on the other end of it now. We're having fun. Alan's smiling again, so.
He's smiling because he's got a lemon squash in his hand, that's why.
Yeah, but even a lemon squash wouldn't have put a smile on his face last night.
What is the beer of choice in that area?
No, we have lemon squash here, not beer.
Modelo squash.
Yeah, yeah. The local beer of choice is Modelo, which kind of seems to be like another version of Corona. It's like just another Mexican beer, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's the weapon of choice here at CPS.
Well, that sounds amazing. Hopefully, there won't be too many more of them before this thing starts and runs and has cam control.
Yeah, sweet.
Do you want to give it a kick and see what happens?
Yeah, can you fire it up, please, Alan?
I can. Are they plugged in? They're not plugged in.
Well, plugged in.
Cam, VCT plugged in.
You want the VVT plugged in, Scotty? So it's about 8 o'clock here at CPS, PM that is. Scotty from Haltech's just tweaked our tune again. He's actually put all the variable cam control stuff from my old map into this map. So it's pretty basic, but he's happy with where it's at. So now we've got all our cam controls set up and it's working pretty much as it should. There's one little weirdness thing with the exhaust cam, but we're hoping that just driving it and getting some oil flow through it, should be happy. Worst case, we'll just pull the exhaust cam solenoid out and give it a clean up. But that's us for today. We're gonna go home, have a shower and get some sleep because we were here for like 18 hours yesterday.
And then hitting the road tomorrow, yeah?
I think at this stage we're probably going to get on the road tomorrow, but that may also depend on all of our parcels coming in if couriers decide to deliver tomorrow. And we've got all stuff that was supposed to be here today, but because of the hurricane, none of that stuff turned up. So hopefully it turns up tomorrow. Wait, what's the go with your sunscreen, bro?
I think it might be
orange.
tanning lotion, hey.
Orange. We're one day out from sign-in and tech day. We're set up here in Virginia. We've got our marquee, we've got our trailers. We've also got the Mustang in the background, which we just finished along with the Skid Factory guys. If you want to see that build, you'll have to jump onto the Skid Factory channel to check that out. Highly recommend it. I've already watched it back and it's awesome. I actually lived it. It was horrible. No, it was awesome for the most part. We're getting the car ready. We've already got our front track wheels on. We've got our front height limiters in. Gone right through, done a couple of street prep things. We've got our LED headlight globes in. And we've now put E85 in the car. We've flushed the fuel system completely. We've been commuting on petrol this year. Mainly for actually economy reasons. It just gives us more Ks before we've got to fill up again. We're doing the same with the Mustang. We haven't yet drained the fuel out of that one, so Been playing around a little bit with the cars today. We're pretty happy with where we're at. It's the vibe, Alan.
How good is it that you can just set up your race team in the car park of a Hampton Inn?
Yeah.
Holiday Inn?
I remember
Holiday
back
Inn?
in the day on the RS Liberty Club Nationals in Melbourne, the proprietor of the establishment came and abused me for 5 minutes solid for changing the brake pads of my car in the car park. They were going off their brain.
It's a different world.
America's the polar opposite of that. It's like, oh, you're racing? Perfect. Set up in the car park, do whatever you want.
You go.
Yeah. So
So we did.
got our setup happening.
We've got the barbecue
Boys
happening
have got
over
the barbie
here.
going on.
The boys are relaxing
Gonna have a
under
bit
the
of lunch,
trees.
have some beers. Now we're gonna go and crash in the pool, Savo. It's gonna be sweet. But we'll finish the cars up first, and then tomorrow we head to Virginia Dragway, and hopefully I get a spot because
Virginia
as of right now,
Motorsports Park, bro.
it's still a dragway, and we're in Virginia.
It's in Dinwiddie.
Mm.
That's a cool name.
So currently, I don't actually have a spot. I'm on the wait list. I think I'm about 60 something. So I'm waiting for the magical email. I know a lot of people have actually canned it today, but I don't know if Hot Rod Magazine's actually still sending emails out. I've been checking my email flat out.
They're dropping like flies, so you'll be
I've already had a Google email fail. They canned my account because I changed credit cards. So I fixed that yesterday, of all days. Among everything else that happened, I've also lost emails and all sorts of stuff's happened. But we're here now. We're going to make the most of what we got, and we're going to love it.
What's up, Benny?
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm fantastic.
What's going on?
Getting our car ready today.
Yeah. Looks pretty professional. I just came out of the car park and there's this big marquee set up. And
How good is it?
Looks sweet.
Looks pretty good. Bit better than last year. The $38 Walmart one didn't really stand the test of drag week.
Didn't that blow away at the end or something?
It wasn't too bad. We ended up giving it to Finnegan, I think.
Was it Finnegan or the guy at the track?
I can't remember. I thought we gave it to Finnegan. Nah, actually we left it at the dragway at Georgia.
What was that guy's name? Critter.
Critter, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember now.
So what's this, your bash plates going on now?
Yeah, putting the under tray on tomorrow. Maybe.
What else you done to the car? Anything else?
One of the bolts is damaged, so I don't know if I'm going to put it on yet.
Should be alright, mate.
I wouldn't, I checked the front brakes out already, they're all good.
Yep.
You
got sunscreen on your arm, mate?
I haven't got any sunscreen on my arm actually. Hook a brother up. I'll keep smashing away, got to change rear wheels.
Yep.
Gonna wire the trailer up properly this year, so we've actually got working indicators. We've got a converter box thing for Japanese cars from one of the local trailer shops.
Yep.
We've actually got to put one in the Fox body, or I think Al's putting it in the Fox body as we speak.
Yep.
But apart from that, everything's looking fairly good today.
Sweet as.
Heaps of drag week competitors are starting to roll in now too.
Yeah, I've seen a few guys, hey.
Matty's also in today at some point, so that'll be cool to catch up with him again.
He said he had a fun night last night.
Did he?
Apparently so.
Nice. Good on him. Living the dream, Barry.
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go see Alan then.
My neck hurts.
I didn't think you guys worked on cars.
I'm not doing any work.
Well, what are you doing then?
Somewhat electrical.
Oh, you're an electrician, that's right. Ah. But you know, active neutral ground though.
I'm at Al's
What's going on, Al? What's happening? Speak to us.
We're just wiring up a trailer wiring that makes the indicators flash.
You're using a flap disc to... Wow.
What of it, bro?
Just making just a quick ground.
What does Bear Grylls say? Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Drink your own piss.
Drink your own piss. Ben.
Yes, mate.
What are you doing, mate?
Repackaging and organising for the week.
Yep.
Put all the tools away in the right spots and get ready.
Yep.
So head up there today and have a sticky beat.
Who's the storeman for your trailer?
Oh, Tate sort of looks after it for us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot of stuff you got to have, and everything's always at the front, whatever you need.
Yeah, that's always the case, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, there's a fair bit of room, but reality is they fill up quick too. Well, you didn't have that much luggage this year, do you?
No, not that much. We get a bit smarter.
Yep.
Just bought jocks at Walmart.
Mate, I need to take a page out of your book because I've got like 2 bags and so much stuff. Okay, so we've got all the organisation. This?
The other boys are taking the ute up to get some other stuff.
They got some
Barbecues.
fuel or something?
Oh, barbecues, fuels,
I
Eskies.
saw Zane had the laptop out with the hire car.
We thought we'd give the ute a bit of a tune-up because it was a bit lame.
Yep.
So hopefully it actually keeps going.
Okay then. So he actually did tune it or not?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They're going to have to drive now, see how it goes. Hopefully.
They come
goes.
back.
Look at that. What a winner. Are you on?
Yep. They're brighter. Go again? Yep.
Mate, what are you...
Harvey mods.
What are you doing here, dude?
Got my safety boots on.
Can you tell me why you're modifying it, mate?
Well, it came with legs and some trays and all sorts of stuff, but we're a bit limited on space in the truck, so yeah. Just put it on the back of the ute. We don't need all this stuff.
Yeah, I was pretty hungry, but it appears they're just modifying it.
Modifying it for Tetris so it gets in the back of the ute?
Is that barbecue going to run 8s by the end of the week? Ah, sweet. They're going to throw it out of the park.
Where are you going for?
7s.
7s?
Yeah. 7-minute snags.
In the back of this.
Choice.
Say again. Look at that smile on your face, mate.
Take a while, like a little kid at Christmas, mate. It's awesomenessly great. Awesome. Boys have done a great job, really.
Because that boost map is my colour.
We were lucky enough there was a closed drag strip just down the road.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
Nice.
They just opened the gates for us, let us go and have a play.
Yeah,
It's
good
good.
stuff. You trans brake testing?
No, just not off the line.
Yep.
Just wanted to get a bit of data and
Yep.
see what boost and ignition and where the timer and all that was at.
Sticker time, Benny.
Yeah, man.
You're a smart cookie, mate.
I feel like I've had better ideas than trying to enter 2 cars in drag week. But at the moment, I'm feeling pretty good about it. But yesterday, I was thinking maybe it wasn't the best idea I've ever had. But the smile on Benny's face about an hour ago made it all worth it.
Pull them off and start again. But he doesn't even know that I'm taking the piss.
What do you mean? What's up?
I'm telling him that Wicks and Nulon are crooked. He's not happy with his work.
Wicks is crooked.
I know, it's supposed to be. So's Nulon.
You're a bit crooked too.
It's a bike accident.
You like his nuts?
It's been what's keeping me going. I love bloody peanut M&M's.
It's Benny's big bag. There you go, mate.
Thanks, mate. Where's your skid bucket? You stubby for, mate.
Oh, I don't know. The Skid Factory boys too tight to give me one.
Oh. Burn.
Shots fired!
Benny,
Yo,
you were right about side pipes.
what was I right about?
How you have to have a side pipe in America.
Yeah, they're a side pipe or a hood exit.
That's actually just a
Is that a
Canara.
power?
It's
Is that a
Canara
power
flue.
stroke?
That's a Canara flue.
literally. Yeah, it's like gas stuff.
The best bit is the dump actually goes like, it's not even a 45, like it just points out a little bit, half the shit goes in the engine bay,
All it
the other
really
half
is
goes
just an
out
engine
the
bay
stack.
What are you doing?
Just gonna go for a quick lap, and being that we've now put a revised engine in it, we want to just check it up. What were you looking at?
Nothing?
What did you see? You bloody pest?
No, it's a sweet Chevy Nova over there, mate.
Oh yeah, you weren't checking out the driver by chance?
No. Maybe the passenger.
You pest.
Can you check the lights?
Sure. Wrong side. Did you make some changes?
Yeah, he's pulled a couple of degrees out of it, and he actually, you know what he did do? Change the cam timing on cruise to fix the drone.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so that should be mint.
Awesome.
So
You got a big smile on your face, mate.
I'm a little more confident.
Yeah?
I feel better now.
Yeah? That's good.
Yeah.
Well, my focus is going crazy. Not bad. Oh.
We're gonna tune that now. Gonna tickle that up.
You gonna tune that coyote or what?
Yes mate, ghost cams.
Hey, Woody, how you
What's going on?
Nothing, man. We're here.
Bro,
We made it.
how you doing?
Zane's got a laptop.
Fucking
Can we
out of
tune
our
this thing?
Do you want to tune?
Yeah, let's do it. It's
Yeah.
not very fast.
Ghost cams?
I don't even know what's in it.
It should be a it might be LT
It's a
actually.
V8 of some
It's
description
an
that
Escalade, so it's
doesn't
probably an LT.
doesn't go.
Needs ghost cams.
You guys going alright?
Yeah, mate, we're good.
Yeah, as of the last 2 days, have been going good. Have you been following the dramas?
No, we've been travelling, so.
Second engine's now 2 engines into 1. So my engine dropped the valve backing off the hoist. Just
Randomly.
unlucky.
But you've done about. Oh, sorry, this is Mike.
Hey mate, how
Sorry,
you doing,
man,
Benny?
Benny.
Nice to meet
And
you.
Woody.
Hey, mate, Woody.
I always forget that.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Alright. So yeah, my engine dropped the valve backing off the hoist, and luckily we brought my spare engine, so I jammed that in.
But that's the same. You haven't changed the engine since you've been doing all those passes. Like,
Nah,
drag
we
week?
went 8. Nah, that's fresh since drag challenge.
Okay.
The engine that's the bottom end that's now in Ben's car was new after drag challenge. So that engine did drag challenge, and then now it's back in the car.
and you put another head on it, or?
No, so that's my spare engine complete.
Okay.
And then the engine that's now in Ben's car is my bottom end with a munted piston and his good head. Because to further complicate things, my engine was 20 over and Ben's was standard size because I thought the bores were the same. So we were just going to pull a piston and rod out of the big end motor and jam it into that, and then the bores are a different size.
So is there a valve, something happened, like that's now 2 valve problems, like, is that going to be a thing?
2 valve problems?
Didn't you drop the valve in that car on the dyno?
No, only one valve.
No, I only dropped a valve in that. That had no problem.
Ah, right.
But-
That's how it was hard to keep up with.
No, yeah, I know. We can't even remember what engine parts are in what engine and what car anymore.
We just got a lucky piston in one of them, that's all. Are you staying here, Muzz?
We're staying at this Hampton Inn.
Oh, nice. Just
really?
right next door.
Convenient.
Is that where you are?
No, we're just we're in the Holiday Inn.
We're going. We haven't, like, we're 27 hours travelling, so we'll go and have a shower and we've got some.
Oh,
beers
you're
and stuff.
straight from Sydney?
Yeah.
Yeah, come back
Yeah,
so
we
we can
haven't been
tune
anywhere yet.
Come back so we can tune the Escalade.
What are we dealing with here, Zane?
A real motor.
A real motor?
Yeah.
He's in his passion now.
Hang on. I thought you were a Barra guy.
No, I love Barras. But
Yeah?
it's a fine line.
Okay, rightio. Well, you would have handed the keys to the Cressa to Ben.
There's always
And then
Because it would have been broken. That's why I said if Ben wasn't here, I would have just packed up and gone home.
Oh, yeah.
When that went kablamo.
No,
We
mate.
could have still LS.
They're here to test you. That's the idea. It's to test you. To see
Don't worry, I thought about working out how to put an LS into a car in a day and a half.
408 would have gone back in.
Yeah, true. We could have.
You remember
put
it
that
did
back
run
in. Yeah.
before he
It's just
broke it.
carbide and the. Yeah, true. We could have just put all the junk motor back in.
It's a Windsor, mate.
Yeah, that's as I said.
Are you a Windsor fan, Benny?
Shit, yeah. This is how it all started.
Bro,
About
his
3
original
years,
build was supposed to be a turboed Windsor.
3 years ago, it was just going to be a Windsor with a solid camshaft.
Yeah,
about
basic turbo.
5 cars and I don't know how many times ago. Anyway, we're here.
How many budgets ago?
Yeah, look where we are.
Yeah, I stopped reading about drag week and I'm here.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Your second attempt.
Second real attempt. Zane built the
Hey,
car
we did
last
drag
time.
challenge together,
Yeah.
and now we're doing drag week together. We're back in.
A little excited now.
Do you want to lay out the disclaimer about your parking, Benny?
What?
So we've got one more sleep to go.
Don't mind parking.
Where you're parked.
Oh yeah, we asked the dude in the concierge, and he said we could park there, no worries. So, just because we got so much gear in the trailer, even though there's also other people with gear in the trailer now. We parked there last night because there was no one here, but whatevs. The dude was cool, so we're just going to park there again until we're told otherwise. So, incoming being told otherwise, no doubt.
good size?
Not bad, good size.
Wheels up, mate. Wheels up.
What's that floating away over there? Is that something important?
Just Benny's hopes and dreams. That's right, he's found him again, we're good. We're in.
No filter, Benny.
No filter now.
Raise this up close to your face, bro. Really? Like a race car driver, yeah. Like cold trickle.
You gotta be spitting on it.
Yeah.
Sweet free golf cart.
Oh. You're right there, Captain.
Roger.
Rogie. Probably should put my seatbelt on.
Not a bad idea.
Wait there.
I don't think you're supposed to guide me in for landing from inside the aircraft.
I was doing the hosty thing.
Oh, okay. Doing the nearest exit. We need to put the Australian number plate on the U-Haul so we don't have to pay tolls.
Where's the wind noise coming from?
Probably the wind.
The wind. Once landed, taxi to the right, thank you.
Just confirm terminal number, please.
Terminal 3, gate 4.
Roger that.
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check. Walks through a cloud of vape.
Indoor pools can get in the bin. It's just like a shitty, smelly, chlorine-y sauna.
Yeah.
It's like people soup. I don't like it. Same as spas. People soup. No, thank you.
That's that. Beautiful, mate.
Where's your shoes?
No, I got swamp feet before, so I had to take them off. They're just drying.
I mean, I'd expect Zane to do it because he's from New Zealand, but you, I suppose you're from Tasmania. It's just like northern New Zealand. That's not me.
No.
That's not me.
That's Zane.
It's my body double.
Stunt double. You stink.
You stink.
No, you actually do stink.
So do you.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
We might be back in the game. There's a house coming.
Woody, look out, there's a house.
I'm all over it, boys.
This isn't going to go well.
It's going to go very good now.
Oh yeah, sweet. It just got better. It's a 2 houses actually.
It's a shed. Bloody hell, there's a lot of overhang on the back of that trailer.
Yeah, it's a thing here, eh? Oh, it's extendable.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
2/3 of it's past the axle.
You did get me some pang, Alan. Thanks, bro.
Requesting permission to enter the taxiway.
Yeah, permission granted. Out you go.
Taxiway entered. Accelerating speed. Thanks, Tal. We're now clear airspace.
Alan, you're out. Please, bro.
I was going to say who broke your legs, but they do look like they're broken.
They are broken. What would Jody say?
Modelo time.
I'm so hungry.
Oh,
God.
You're right, bro.
I know. And you.
What do you mean, mate?
Oh, I got a 6-pack. I'm so swole.
Hey, I got swole is a word.
You know where your
of the day.
6-pack is, bro? It's still in the esky.
Yeah, it is, bro. Of course.
Yeah, I'm having cheesy puffs.
Check out the radar on the boot. Or maybe that's ANPR.
What's ANPR?
Number plate recognition.
You can't recognise these number plates.
Maybe when he drove past it went bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, it probably peaked out.
What the hell?
Where y'all from?
Does that mean you take home a plastic trophy now?
We're going to get a plastic trophy. It might have cost me 50 grand, but we got one. Cheers, bro. Hey?
It's quite warm, but it's a beer nonetheless.
Good job. Thanks, bro.
You don't drink beer?
It's Pepsi. Drag week is a f***ing hassle. You leave the track late. All you see is dark. You never see America for what it is. It's total junk. Don't ever come here. It sucks. Okay?
Third place, Ben Neal.
Appreciate it. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, Benny.
Damn,
So what happens from here? Jay's drag week over or not?
Drag week's over.
But we're not over yet.
We're not over yet.
Nice bagel, mate.
Yeah, shit up.
What time's the cruise today?
10 past now.
Can you do that to me now? It's not over, mate.
No, not quite over. We've had a really good week and good finish. Averaged 8, 7 something at drag week, which was good outcome after the dramas we had leading into it. But we're all pretty excited, pretty keen because we knew it had more in it, and we found the issue it had was why it wasn't build and boost. We just through all the dramas and the excitement and the engine out, engine in, and anyway, we've sorted it out. So we've hired a tracky in Aitken, which is a couple of hours out of Charlston. So we've come up here. It's Monday, I think it's about the 17th. Going to give it a hit tonight, see how it goes, and then the boys are all pretty much flying out tomorrow morning. So it's one last chance to see how quick we make it go.
It's the House of Hook, mate.
It's a house of hook, and as you'll test it, the feet are stuck to the ground.
Yeah, that's pretty. Look at that bloody. You wouldn't want to step there with thongs, mate, because you'll lose a plugger.
Yeah. So fingers crossed all goes well and we can put boost in it and see how it goes.
Benny and Zane are searching for trackside treasures. What'd you find, Benny?
I'll get some presents, bro.
Me presents?
Yeah. Got a wheel nut washer, offset one. Bit of a uni and a ORB plug, probably off like a surge tank or something because they've drilled breather holes into it.
It's going on the man
Put it
cave
in the man
wall.
cave.
Hang on. It's a bit sweaty, mate.
Hang on. Now I can drive it if the boys require some track maintenance. If I handed this back to Woody, he'd also be able to drive it.
Right. All right, fully licensed. What was that, mate?
You need one of these to feed all your cattle, mate.
I do need one of these. It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Hay bale on the back.
This has just got radials on the back, mate. Have you got any set of undies on or what?
No, I backed out before I got too serious. It felt like it actually made built boost in the wheelie, so I was like, well.
What was that? I know you backed out. What was that pass just then?
He hasn't got the full quarter mile time because he didn't trip the timers.
Okay.
124, 60 foot on the back wheels.
Yep. Okay, that's pretty impressive.
127 mile an hour, eighth track.
Wow.
So it's there, just, yeah, that'll be all right. We'll see what boost it's making and bits off the launch.
Checking the logs. Does that mean we call you Mr. Big Boost now?
No, you can.
Found the track.
We don't know how much boost we've got yet.
Say in a sec.
Alan looks like he's concerned about the boost levels.
You need to try.
Doesn't matter.
Drag week's done, man.
Drag week's done. We've got a trailer on the back.
Task completed. You know the best way to ensure your car leaves the track working, right?
Oh, 100%.
Bring a trailer.
100%.
Guaranteed if you got to drive it home, something's going to go bad.
36.5.
Mate, can tune.
Flat, pretty much, yeah.
In second or first? Second, third?
Third.
What's in second?
30.
So it only made 24 originally, didn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking loves it.
Woohoo! Yeah, a little bit
Cool
softer
that,
out of the
done.
hole. Got to be gentle out of the hole. And then it'll...
I've done that. I've taken it down like 300 RPM. So.
Not too low.
No, that was coming up me. I think even if it rolls, it might half want to stand afterwards.
Yeah, you almost. I checked the footage. You're almost picking the wheel up at the 8th there. Like, there's not much tyre touching the ground.
Really?
When you got back into it, yeah.
It's going to be like Golby cracking the feet at the 60.
Bit flat at the top.
No, it's good. 163 mile an hour at the top.
You pulled the chute this time?
Yeah, pull the chute because it feels fast and at the top end, and the runoff's not that long. Like you're hard on the brakes to pull it up. It's good. Track's good, but a bit soft off the line. But yeah, sneak on into it. See how we go.
That's what the tuner's for, mate. That's what Zane's for.
That's it. Rather pull the chute than hit the fence.
Yeah. Hey, Mace.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say one thing I'm also envious of you, mate.
What?
You learned how to pack a parachute this trip. I still don't know how to do it.
Come over here, pal.
I've been watching, but...
In the bottom. You always got to tuck the bottom in.
Someone was still telling you you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, you just tuck the bottom in. Bottom always needs attention.
And don't worry about it too much, because it hasn't not come out yet.
So what was that? What was that time just then?
854, 163 and a half.
Yep.
Or a bit. They pulled a fair bit of power off the line, lower the trans brake rev limit. But the top end was fast. And the end of the track came up really quick.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, big difference there. I know it doesn't sound like 3 or 4 mile an hour, but down there it feels a lot more than that. That's for sure. Just going to see what they can do, balance it out and step up and step up.
Sweet. I'll see you down the end of the track then.
All right, mate. See you there.
Definitely smashed the limiter in a second and a third, I reckon.
Yeah, you were hard on that limiter, mate.
Yeah.
Getting mean on it. It's when you love it, you treat him mean.
What did you just say before?
Runs an 8.3, now we've got frowns. What gives? It's breaking down a little bit across the line. The boys are going to run around and try and find some plugs. It's Monday at about 7 o'clock, and I reckon the parts store's open until 9 o'clock, so it's bears, but they're all back at Charlston. Didn't sort of think of that. All too excited to get out here and actually just run it. So we change the plugs, hopefully clear up that bit of a miss, and then see what we get. By then the garage car will be here. Uh-oh.
You're going to put some money down there, mate.
Not on the RT time. Just like a fart.
What time is it?
Modelo time.
What's going on here, Alan? Tell me what's up.
We're putting some spark plugs in the engine that hopefully work better than the ones that are in it. They've done a bit of work, so it's getting a little bit fluffy in the top end.
How good's private track hire?
Oh, it's great if you can afford it.
Yeah, I wish it was this cheap in Australia.
Our makeshift cooler right here.
It's going to work, Benny?
I think we'll be good. I trust Zane's judgment.
It's going to work.
We'll be sweet.
We're almost good to go, mate.
Yeah, looking good. Boys got it all back together again.
Are you putting money down on in this nitrous guy over here, or what?
It didn't sound that good, but it looks like a lot of nitrous and not a lot of motor.
829, 165. Oh! Hang on, weren't we saving the fireworks for that magic number though?
Mate, they're all magic numbers here.
Everyone's a PB.
Bro.
Oh, is there more boost in there now?
Not a heap more boost, but like a bit more boost. And a little bit more spark.
You can tell you're a dirt bike rider. Oh, it's like this. No worries, just keep going. It'll come down eventually. It's like a dirt bike, but you can't fall off the back of it. Just send it.
That's why I stopped riding bikes. I had three airlifts in 3 years.
Oh, it wasn't as big as the first one, but it carried nice. That's 60, 100% is on the back wheels.
Yeah.
100%.
Nice. Awesome.
Not bad.
Put on the trailer.
Did you get all
Get
that,
on
Woody?
the plane.
Did you get all that?
Not bad.
Nailed it.
French fries.
Not bad. Good camera, guys.
Not bad. Blue eyes.
Yeah.
What colour are your eyes, Benny?
I don't know. Greenish?
They look black to me.
Black like my soul.
Pretty brown, mate.
How's that, mate?
Really good.
What a night.
Good finish. Great finish to a great week. It's been a long week, hard week.
How good's a private track hire?
Oh, heaps better. Cool guys, real cool guys. Really sticky track. You'd stand it on its back end if you wanted to. We nearly did, but we didn't. That's good.
So what was that pasture, Sam? What'd you do?
823 at 166 mile an hour.
Nice.
We changed the plug. It still pops a little bit at the top end, which it's getting late and the boys are on a plane at 6 o'clock in the morning back to Australia. So it's sort of like, that's enough. Let's pack up and go home. Been a good effort. The boys, can't thank them enough. There's a dream come true to actually do drag week and have a car that's really fast, easy to drive and good fun.
Mate, it's all on you, not on us.
Does Benny know that's the fastest barra in the US, bro?
Do you think this means Benny has to come back next year?
Why's that?
Because he hasn't got the fastest barra in the US?
Oh, yeah.
I think it'll happen.
Jody knows it.
3.7 litre, 10,000 RPM.
The Fox body did not come here to fornicate arachnids.
And none were fornicated.
Maybe at the parts stores.
Yeah, except at the parts stores.
That's a wrap for this episode of chasing that magic number in the Fox body. Fingers crossed next year we're going to be back. Nothing's set in stone yet, but hopefully we can come back and run some impressive numbers in the Fox body. There was talk of other drag week events, drag challenge events, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to follow the Skid Factory because we've got some good content over there too. See you, legends.
Thanks for flying and we'll see you later.